Okay, this really stood out to me as like being innovative. So even though I don't put my makeup on with my fingers, I bought it. Let's try it out. But honestly, if you're using your fingers to put your foundation on in this day and age with all the tools available, who hurt you? Are you okay? All right, let's try this. It says to put everything on, like use it dry, which feels so wrong to use a dry beauty blender, but here we go. We're gonna try it. We're just gonna try it. Okay, so normally I would use this, but I think we're gonna use this end for the foundation and then this end for the concealer. Does that make sense to everyone else? Great, cool, love it. We're just gonna put it on here like I normally would with a regular beauty blender. See how this goes. Okay, so there's our foundation on. Now I will say, like, the little, you know, fingerprint swirlies in here, you can see it better on that. Yeah, it does kind of give it like a grippy feel when you're like doing it. I don't know, it's kind of weird. And also, like, I did 3 squirts of foundation because that's what I always do when I'm using a beauty blender. You don't need that much. Like, it doesn't absorb because it's silicone. So if you're 2 squirts is good. 2 squirts is good. I just had to put like my whole neck because I had too much product on my face. Okay, you live and you learn. Let's do concealer. Okay, so here's my final thoughts on using this. You need less product for one, especially on concealer even. I have too much concealer on and I just did like the normal concealer that I've done for years. So I'm gonna have to retrain my brain if I use this again. That said, there are still like little lines and like streaks. Like I tried patting it and that was kind of leaving it like mark. So then I tried kind of smoothing it, because you know, I figured if you're using like your hand, you're gonna be doing this, not patting, and it's still kind of left streaks. So I feel like I get a smoother application with a wet sponge than I do with this. But you do save product with this if you're not dumb and just use the normal amount of product like I did. So those are my thoughts. Kind of mixed emotions. I don't know. I'm gonna have to keep trying it. Maybe with less product, I'll get a better smoothing. We'll try it again and see. Okay, we're gonna try this again, but with less product because that was messy. Also, these are designed to just be kind of like wiped clean with a makeup wipe, and that actually really works. So, yeah. However, you are supposed to get a new one every 3 months, but are we really doing that? I'm not. I keep them till they fall apart. I'm gonna go ahead and just use the same foundation even. Like, let's just keep it all samesies, shall we? Okay, so the first time I did 3 pumps, which is what I normally use. So let's just do like 1.5 pumps and see if that's a little better. Fingers crossed. Okay, that seemed to work much better for the application there. Let's go with the concealer now. Like last time I did too much concealer as well, which I don't know how to go easy on that. This is me trying. Okay, so there's my base. I do feel like I'm seeing more of my freckles coming through than I normally do, so I don't know if I'm just used to using like way more product. I think I need to go in with another layer. Anyway, gonna do that, but I am noticing using less product, I don't see all the huge like marks. I did just kind of use like a sweeping motion like you would if you were doing it with your hand, but why? But like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, it saves you on product for sure, but I also feel like I'm getting a lighter coverage than I normally do. Like, this is like a medium to full coverage build. It's the House Labs foundation, and I normally get like a pretty full coverage out of it with a wet blender. But with the dry, this thing, it's definitely a medium coverage, and I don't like that. So, I don't know. What do you guys think?